The term light rail has nothing to do with the weight of the vehicle. Our vehicles are close to 40,000 pounds. Light rail actually refers to the fact that we have shared right-of-way in certain places with a car. We have the right-of-way, plain and simple. Basically, because we can't stop this big heavy train fast. We're not rubber on asphalt, we're steel on steel. Not a lot of friction there. From my personal experience, the leading cause of an accident between a car and a light rail vehicle is people being unaware of where they are. They don't know that the train is there. They don't know the train is coming. I was operating inbound from our Archives Plaza station at about 20 miles an hour, approaching an intersection where the traffic crosses our rails at a right angle, and a lady failed to stop for a red light. She saw the red light just in time to come to a screeching halt directly on my tracks right in front of me. I knew there was no way I'm going to be able to avoid her. I went into full emergency brakes, and I braced myself for the impact. And the most shocking thing about that particular accident for me was there was no impact. My 4-car train just tossed this woman's car aside like it was a feather pillow. But that was just sheer terror. I took a week off from work just to recover from the emotional impact of it. It's still with me. I know that one, absolutely not my fault, but still, to hit a human being, I don't ever want that to happen again. When you're driving alongside of a train in shared traffic, don't linger. Don't stay right next to the train. If you have the opportunity to pull forward in your traffic lane, as long as you're not going to cross in front of us, do so. Don't stay right next to us. We've got a close to a 400-foot-long train here, and we can't always see what's right next to us from our mirrors. So if you're going to pass us quickly. If not, then relax, slow down, get behind us. Don't turn left in front of me. My reaction time is pretty quick. Had a lot of practice. But the train is so heavy, it just takes a great distance to stop the train.
From the moment I put the key in till I take the key out, my responsibility is driving that car, and I'm doing everything I can to drive that car as safely as I can.
We never know all of the risk factors that are working against us, but we can know the good habits that we have working for us. So if we realize that we want to be able to protect ourselves, protect our family for the rest of our life as a driver, then we need some pretty good habits.
It's like training or exercising. If you practice those safe driving habits, when that circumstance does present itself, when that bicyclist or that pedestrian does suddenly dart in front of you with that stop sign that you're used to rolling through, if you've developed the habit of stopping at that stop sign, then all that training is paid off. Even in that, just for that one little instant, it's paid off.
But you just have to commit and say to yourself, I'm going to make changes because I want to stay alive. And just do it. And one of the things I do is I sit down and say, okay, here's a goal and what I'm going to change about the way I drive.
The payoff for any one of these habits is that we're going to have control over the situation. And in life, when we have control, we have less stress. And we're not going to be victimized by our bad habits or by somebody else's bad habits. So it's going to make our day a lot better and the quality of our life a lot better by having these habits. But it has to be there every single time. Every single time.